Welcome back to
Welcome.
Grab a Gamer.
Welcome back, Dad. If you're watching this, Dad, happy to have you here.
Dad. Father. Padre.
Okay, stop making this weird. My name's Logan. This is Ryder,
I'm knocking on the door.
and he's knocking on this door. What's on the other side of that door?
Dude, dang it.
What's happening?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, he went out. Why is there a man screaming inside that door?
He's gone crazy or something.
Is it you inside there?
Yeah.
It sounded like a lot of you noises.
It did sound like me.
Tim
Tim Allen. It was Tim, the Toolman Taylor.
About like 2 episodes ago, I said I was going to talk about some more Thor facts. I should probably do that real quick. So I've learned some more things about actual Norse mythology Thor.
Did some reading.
I did some listening, more of. So Thor, in the movies.
Oh crap!
In the movies, Thor's a cool, chill guy,
I
right?
didn't have any blood.
No, you just used it all fighting that dude. In actual mythology, Thor's kind of a jerk,
Yeah, it's kind of mean.
but he's funny. He's kind of a funny jerk.
Yeah, I guess so.
So there's like the tale of him and Jormungandr, the world serpent. For anyone who doesn't know, Jormungandr is a giant snake that encircles the earth and is also one of Loki's children. Loki has some weird kids, but we're not talking about Loki. We're talking about Thor. Thor was tricked once into doing 3 challenges.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah. One of the challenges was to drink like a giant horn of like ale of some sort.
or something.
It most likely it was ale. I can't remember exactly what, but knowing Norse, it was probably that. Well, actually, it was magically connected to the oceans, so they were trying to get Thor to drink the oceans, which he couldn't do. So he failed the challenge.
Yeah.
Uh,
But he drank like I think good 2/3 of the ocean.
He drank a good amount of water. And then he had to wrestle an old lady, but the old lady was actually just time. Like it was some sort of manifestation of time itself, so he couldn't beat the old lady.
It always gets you.
Yep. Got me at least twice. I know. And then the last one was he had to pick up their cat. And
Always a typical child.
yeah, it's like pick up our house cat. And the giants can do all of this. Like we can pick it up whenever we want.
Our
Thor's
cats
like,
like scratch us when we try to pick them up.
yeah. And Thor's like, okay, I guess I'll pick up the cat. And so he puts the cat on on his shoulders, and he tries to lift it up, but he couldn't get more than just one paw of the cat up off the ground, which immediately scared all the giants. And so Thor's like, whatever, I can't do this, blah blah blah. But then the giants are like, well, actually, we've been tricking you, and that's not a cat. That is Jormungandr, the world serpent. And
Thor
Thor,
confuse a cat for a snake.
well, he with magic, they made it appear like a cat. And apparently, that with its paw off the ground, that makes it the first time since the snake had reached maturity that it wasn't able to reach its own tail while encircling the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So Thor did prove he was really freaking strong by picking this one paw up off the cat.
Yeah.
So Thor got annoyed, tried to kill them, but they warped away. And so then Thor, for some reason, this started a bitter rivalry between him and the snake, which it's not either of their faults. It was this giant. But Thor,
I mean, half the time, like a lot of gods of different like pantheons are just really petty.
yeah, it's true. It is just an ego thing. And so Thor wanted to prove that he was still strong enough to pick up Jormungandr. And so I can't remember the full context of it, but he visited, I think it was another giant's house, and disguised himself as like a young adult or something like that,
Yeah.
and was like, hey, can I stay with you guys for a while? And they're like, okay. And so the dude made 3, I think it was 3 cows, something along those lines, Just these 3 big portions of food.
3 cows.
Like 3 whole cows, basically.
What was that? My blood? I thought I lost that.
Your blood! That wolf stole it. You did it! Look at that! Oh
Oh,
god.
hello.
He's come for revenge. Um, but so Thor ate 2 out of 3 of the cows and made like 4 other people split the last one.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, that's not nice. Uh, but then it kind of depends on which story you're reading. But either the homeowner or Thor, I would kind of imagine it was Thor, considering it was kind of based on the plot of what he was trying to do. But one of them suggests, hey, we should go fishing for more food, because, you ate all of our food. And so Thor goes, okay,
Ooh, I don't have a lot of blood.
mm, got 6,000 blood. I feel
Yeah, no,
like,
I mean like blood vows to heal.
oh, okay. I was gonna say, I feel like in the context of how much blood you have, having 6,000 and something of blood is kind of a lot of blood, especially when it's not yours.
It's not. It's not a lot of blood either, though.
And, well, of someone else's blood, I would say yes. Um, but so Thor's like, hey, we need some bait to go fishing with. And the guy's like, okay, go get it from the cow yard, assumingly making him going to go dig through cow poo to get worms and stuff. Well, Thor just walks up to like the biggest bull there, grabs its horn and snaps its neck off.
Hmm.
And brings it back to the guy and is like, I found bait. And the guy just goes, that was my favorite cow. So I was like, yep, let's go fishing. And so they go fishing, and the other,
A jerk, Thor.
right? It's funny. But the other dude, they say he caught like 2 whales at the same time on the same hook, and reeled them in. Was like, all right, this will do us for a few days. But Thor was going fishing for Jormungandr, and he caught Jormungandr, and the recoil of him catching him made him like stomp his foot through the ground, and he stood on water apparently
Hmm.
while he was trying to reel this fish back up. It's not a fish; it's a giant snake. But and like Thor's pulls it up out of the water. He's gonna hit it with his hammer. The snake spits acid on his face. Thor doesn't care. He's like, whatever. I'm still gonna hit you with his hammer. But the other dude panics and cuts the line because they're like, we're about to die. Like, you gotta let this go. And so Thor chunks his hammer at the snake. They don't know if he hits it or not. And he gets annoyed at the dude and shoves him out of the boat and leaves. It's like, go swimming, and just walks away. It's like,
So he basically caused man to drown.
well, I mean, he could have swam back, or I don't even know if Thor took his boat, honestly. He probably just,
He swam back.
he could have. I mean,
Well, hello.
Thor also used his hammer to essentially fly, and can I guess
Dive.
kind of walk on water sometime? I don't know. I think my favorite one is when Thor needs to cross an ocean, which for some reason he decides, hey, I don't want to get my pants wet, so I want the ferryman to take me.
I'm gonna get my pants wet.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. But he offers the ferryman half of his breakfast for a ride across, and the ferryman just like responds with something dumb like, "No, your mom's probably dead." And it's just like, what? And so it proceeds to have Thor and the ferryman just throwing insults at each other, and like telling each other about their greatest accomplishments. And about halfway through, Thor realizes that the old man is actually Odin, his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And him and his dad are just insulting each other across like a river or something.
That sounds par for the course though.
It's
With Odin.
it's just a random story. They're just insulting each other, and like Odin's like, "Hey, your wife's probably over here getting screwed by other dudes, but you'll never know because I'm not bringing you across the water." And Thor's like, "Damn!" I think eventually Thor just goes home.
Oh,
Could you imagine accidentally getting into like a Yo Mama joke competition with your dad and not knowing it for a while?
yeah, actually.
Okay, fair enough.
Have you met my father?
Uh, fair enough. But yeah, those are the Thor facts I learned over the weekend.
Thor facts. 15 Thor facts.
You gotta stop now. We're
Oh, we both fell.
yeah, but he died while falling.
She
She died
mischief
by
herself
falling. They're in cloaks. It's mostly just generic statements at this point.
I knew you were there, old lady.
I sneak up on this guy coming through here. I'm dead.
I've been playing that Evil Dead game, the new one, the new Evil
Ash
Dead game.
Ketchum versus the Evil Dead.
Ash Ketchum, he sicks his Pikachu, and then Pikachu gets possessed by the Kandarian demon.
Well, that's the Pokemon I know. Yeah, how is it?
It's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty fun.
So, as far as my understanding, it's 4v1.
Mm-hmm.
One person's a monster,
Mm-hmm.
and four of them are from a TV show.
You see this? Oh.
Yeah, I do see the bird that just hit you.
Oops. I think I killed the friendly one.
There's a friendly bird?
Yeah, there's a friendly bird in that pile. I think I killed him.
What makes it friendly?
He just doesn't attack you.
Oh. Does it give you anything?
No, he just doesn't attack you.
Okay. Why did you leave that elevator?
Because it's an elevator. It's a shortcut.
Oh, okay. She got a big hot poker. And you got a big hot poke. And then, but the game. There's like zombies on the map,
Uh-huh.
and it's
So yeah, it's kind of like a mix between like. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Good dodge. I even told you. What was that?
Her.
Ah! She saw an opportunity. Nice. 69 damage. This is good. Okay. It's a cross between Dead by Daylight.
It's a cross between Dead by Daylight and what is that? Like I would say like kind of gameplay when it comes to it, like because it's in third person.
Minecraft?
Yeah, Minecraft. But
Dead by Daylight and Minecraft are weird.
Dead by Daylight and sort of like that Sniper Elite but with zombies mode.
Oh,
There's Nazi zombies, but you know, Sniper Elite.
yeah.
But like, so it's basically like that, but like plays a lot smoother. I feel like than Sniper Elite's zombie mode.
Sniper Elite is a little clunky, but it's mostly it. I don't want to say it's meant to be slow paced, but partially because you're snipers, but sometimes not. Anyway, go on.
But yeah, so it plays like that. Give me a second.
You got a tightrope. Those actually pretty good tightrope.
Thank you.
Why do you hate wheelchair people?
Because they hate me.
Oh, okay. Because they got big guns.
They got big guns and they shoot real hard. Yeah, it's like that.
I got excited about the pitchfork.
It's like that. So you do a lot of that. Oops, I fell. And that's kind of how the survivors feel like playing. And of course, you play as like all the different like people from the franchise of the Evil Dead franchise, which is pretty fun. Which I kind of hope like when they add like more stuff to it, they like include like other like properties into it that like Ash has interacted with.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. I mean, like Jason's kind of like in a big. Yeah, actually, yeah. Like Jason's kind of in a big legal battle still. From what I understand, and that like the IP for Jason is like still under like this weird legality like web on which like who owns it and like who's allowed to use it for anything.
My worry is if they start doing that type of stuff, they might get a little too lumped in with Dead by Daylight.
Maybe, but they could use other properties that he's done in with which is like Herbert West, the Reanimator.
Oh yeah,
which is another like.
I feel like that's a little bit of a deep cut there.
It would be. Which
like
I feel like I feel like Herbert West would definitely fit into like the evil like villain part.
Yeah, I could mesh.
Yeah,
I can see that meshing well.
I think it'd mesh pretty well. You probably have to make Herbert West himself like one of the survivors you can play as because like he himself is just the cause of the zombie shit that happens in his world. Not really. Well, a warrior of any kind. He's just this doctor who's like really crazy.
I mean, you could still kind of use that. I guess it sort of depends on, like, so what do you play as the one? As the
so you play as you play as like the Kandarian, the Kandarian, or however you pronounce it, demon. which is that that invisible force in the Evil Dead series that just follows Ash around.
Yeah.
And hello,
an executioner. 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
So you can't see this person?
No, you can't see the Kandarian demon, and it kind of plays less like it's you fly you fly around the.
He was coming in. Ooh, ooh.
I don't know if he can fit entirely. Yeah, I don't think he can fit.
Zax can.
Yeah, Zax certainly can. You want to do something?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, good. I'll give you that, sir.
Oh, he got in! There he is. There he is.
He's dead.
Oh, good. So basically, when you're playing as the baddie, it's more of like an RTS for you.
Sorta. It's like the Kandarian demon is like the dungeon master of the map, and so you place traps which spawn the zombies that you play as. And then you have like a boss zombie that you spawn in and you play as him. I guess I'm taking this guy with me. I'm just taking that guy with me.
So the boss zombie, that's more of the where you would use like your Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. While
okay.
Come on.
I mean, you could use the reanimator guy in that sorta. You just like
he just wouldn't make a good boss.
You'd have to have a sort of a sense of disbelief with it, like can take more hits or something due to magic reasons. This is yours there, but
yeah, he could be the victim of his own experiments or something.
Yeah, or like his ability is to spawn more zombies on him directly at the moment, type of thing.
That's but they already do that with Evil Ash, which is the Ash from Ash versus the Army of Darkness.
Is that 3?
Yeah, which he's a necromancer.
Yeah,
and he summons skeletons to like fight for him. That's his army. Is a bunch of skeletons in like medieval armor.
All right, well they already did my idea then.
Yeah,
so
that's a good job.
Yeah, I was correct on the idea working. They just got to it before me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would like to see that'd be pretty funny if you had like Marvel zombies, and you could spawn in like some sort of like Marvel character as the boss.
Deadpool.
Deadpool maybe the zombie Deadpool is like the boss you have to beat up.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I mean, that's gonna need some serious licensing, but since they already have a connection,
so this is the boss room right here.
How quick can you beat it? Wait, which boss?
It's the witches.
Oh my goodness. Witches. Okay.
We'll come back to it.
Save it for next episode.
Which, if that's the case, I ain't got really much else to do in this episode.
Okay, I mean that's fine. We'll end it there. We'll go kill some witches.
All right, yeah, we'll kill witches in the next episode.
Okay, and then maybe witches will show up in Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Are there witches in that lore already?
Yeah, plenty of stuff like that in the Evil Dead franchise.
All right.
Dang it all.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, someone died.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't I'm not gonna. Don't do it.
Do what?
I'm gonna say it, but don't do it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Goodbye.
And subscribe, and goodbye, and we'll see you later.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I just said don't do it. But also, like, you guys watching can do those things. I just don't want him to shout them at me again. Alright, well, goodbye.
Goodbye, our prizes.